The sports page with the Orlando Sentinel and FM 96.9 The Game's Mike the Bulldog Bianchi.
On JRR.
There he is, the Bulldog. What do you say, brother?
The sports page brought to you by the Nickley Group. They are Central Florida's #1 real estate team for a reason. If you want to buy or sell quickly, just call Nickley. Check them out, thenickley.com. Where do we want to start today? Let's start with the football game last night. How about the former Gator? Yes, he once played for the Gators. Jacoby Brissett, even though he's been in the league forever, he leads the Arizona Cardinals to a 27-17 victory over the Cowboys. Throws a couple of touchdown passes, runs for another. Arizona's offense, quite frankly, has looked much better with Jacoby Brissett in there than Kyler Murray, who I drafted as my fantasy quarterback earlier in the season. And yeah, Kyler Murray has been on the bench now with a toe injury for 3 games. Jacoby Brissett looks good. He looks good.
Did you drop Kyler from your roster already? I mean, I dropped him a month ago.
I think he's still hanging around down there at the bottom of my roster somewhere. But yeah,
you should have gone for the Dart.
Should have picked up Jacoby Brissett. I traded Jackson Dart, by the way. So anyway,
that breaks a 5-game losing streak for the Cardinals.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. What are they? Are they 3-5 now? I don't even know what the record is. They're not going anywhere. But there's talk that Jacoby Brissett may actually be the starting quarterback even when Kyler Murray returns from the bye week. But I think they'll probably put Kyler Murray back in because he is the #1 overall draft pick. And we all know what happens when you're the #1 overall draft pick. You get chance after chance after chance. Just look at Trevor Lawrence in Jacksonville. Okay?
Yeah.
So, anyway, did you guys know that college basketball season
UCF last night got opening win over what, Hofstra they had?
Yeah, UCF beats Hofstra last night.
USF won, too.
Yeah, well, the Gators didn't. They're the defending champions of college basketball. They had their opener against Arizona. The Gators are ranked #3 in the preseason poll. Arizona ranked #13. They played out in Vegas. And I'll tell you what, if you haven't seen the highlights of this freshman from Arizona, Koa Pete is his name. He scored 30 points last night to lead Arizona to a 93-87 win over the Gators. So the Gators start off their national championship defense with a loss, but Arizona's a good team, and we don't react to losses in college basketball like we do in college football.
Yeah, true.
Could you imagine, like, if this was college football? It's time to fire Todd Golden. He's on the hot seat.
Right.
We only have 900 more games this season to prove ourselves.
Have you seen the new Fansville commercial with the hot seat?
I have, yeah.
That's pretty funny. It's pretty funny.
Love it.
Yeah.
I love those commercials.
Yeah.
Speaking of college football, your team, the Miami Hurricanes, are asking the ACC for clarification on a couple of penalties. Although I went back and looked at it, the penalty where the Miami player Marquise Lightfoot was called for unnecessary roughness, Miami called a last-second timeout. It was 4th and 9 for SMU as they're driving down to try to tie the game. All right, 4th and 9. Mario Cristobal calls a last-second timeout to try to get his defense set, and the whistle blows. And this kid Marquise Lightfoot, he didn't hear the whistle, and he goes storming across the line and sort of hits the quarterback. Knocks the quarterback over. He tries to hold the quarterback up, but he didn't hear the whistle. Is that a penalty? I guess it is.
Yeah.
I don't know why you called the timeout, to be honest with you. They have him 4th and 9, and SMU had no timeouts. They were scrambling around like crazy, and you stop them there, the game's over.
Look, you lost, take the loss, right? I think Pat, as a Canes fan, I'll agree there.
That wasn't the only penalty that screwed those guys. They screwed themselves all game long and have been doing all season long with these needless penalties. It's ridiculous.
They had 12 penalties for 96 yards.
They penalized themselves right out of probably any chance whatsoever. Oh, I'm sorry, they have a 9% chance of making the playoff at this point. That is the analytics.
I thought it was 15. Is it down to 9?
I think it's down to 9.
Oof. Wow. Yeah. Anyway, they're 7th in the ACC. Dan Quinn, the coach of the Washington Commanders, getting a lot of heat for leaving Jaden Daniels in the game yesterday. Jaden Daniels suffered that gruesome dislocated elbow. The critics have a point. It was 38-7 Seattle at
Oh, you
the
mean
time.
on Sunday night, the Sunday night game?
Yeah, the Sunday night game. Yeah. Yeah, it was 38-7 at the time. There's like 7 minutes left in the game. Why do you have your injury-prone quarterback in the game at that point?
Hindsight's 2020, dude. I'm sorry.
Well, people were saying at the time, why is he in the game? 38-7. The guy's coming off hamstring injuries and arm injuries, and he's still in the game. I don't get these NFL coaches sometimes leaving their quarterbacks in until the end of the games. Unbelievable. Jaden Daniels now out probably for the season, although I guess he could come back. It's his non-throwing arm, but still, that was gruesome.
Hey, can I ask you a question here?
Yeah.
And I kind of brought this up, I think the end of last week, the whole Lane Kiffin situation. And I kind of made the comment, I go, I think he's going to swerve everybody and just go to the NFL. And now you got your buddy Colin Cowherd floating Miami Dolphins.
Oh, that would be fitting for Lane. Miami, South Beach.
Yeah, see Lane partying on South Beach.
Yeah. Well, Lane's cleaned up his act.
Well, you know.
If you've watched this documentary.
Yeah.
I'd rather see him with the Gators, obviously. But, hey, if he wants to go to the Miami Dolphins, I'll take it. As long as he's in the state, I'm good. Because he's obviously a charismatic figure.
He's put it on the face, though, that he's very happy at Oxford. And he's found his...
You know, Ole Miss is going to ante up and give him and match or probably overmatch what anybody else is offering him. Yeah. Plus, does he really want to go to LSU where the governor is hiring and firing coaches?
Right.
I love that governor.
Right.
The governor.
Good Lord.
Real quick, did you see who passed away yesterday at the age of 75? Victor Conte. Does that name ring a bell?
It should.
Victor Conte was the steroids dealer who got all the baseball players in trouble. Remember the Balco scandal?
Right, yes.
That Barry Bonds was tied to. He passed away yesterday.
And he made it to 75.
75.
Okay,
Wow.
well, there you go.
Hey, when you're taking all those steroids.
75's not bad. I mean,
That's good for
bad.
being a roid dealer.
Big scheme.
God, I would think like 50.
All right, so Magic and the Lightning both back in action tonight as well, dog.
Yeah, Magic take on the Hawks tonight. Hopefully they can win. That would be 3 in a row. That'd make them 3-2 on this road trip before they come home.
And Lightning skate a little bit later tonight at Colorado. He is Mike the Bulldog Bianchi, co-host of Game On, weekday afternoons at 3 with Brandon Kravitz on FM 96.9 The Game.
By the way, happy birthday to the great James Honeyman Scott, lead guitarist of the Pretenders. We're back on the chain gang.
Rock Station.